Jai Hind to all of you. My dear students, I, Bipin Sir, TGT English of SRPS, welcome you all to the online class of English Literature. So my dear student, today I am here to explain you the chapter, A Game of Chance. This is chapter number 8 of class 6 NCERT Honeysuckle book. So once again, I heartily welcome to all my dear students into the online interaction classes. Before I start the chapter, I would like to recommend you all to please be with the video till end. Do not skip it because it is very important for you. My dear student, as we know, due to the cold, we are delivering these online classes so that your study should not get affected. So before I start this chapter, let us have an introduction of the chapter. My dear students, this chapter runs around a game of chance. Many times you all would have visited to a fair, and in that fair you all had seen many of the things which you would have liked to purchase, which you have to like play. So there are many things. Sometimes in the same play a scenario comes that there are some of the lucky shops where you have to throw the rings, where you have to throw the rings on the materials, and after throwing the rings, if the rings are encircled on those materials, that you are getting. So that is known as a lucky shop. Okay. Same thing happens in the chapter, and I would like to ask how many of you like such type of things. But what is the reality of this lucky shop? Are they in real or not? No one knows. No one knows. Only the shopkeepers knows it, or the person who is winning that games, that person knows. So here is a story of a boy who also tried his luck, but somehow he was not that much lucky to get those games, to achieve those things which he was trying to get. Okay, so many times in your life you would have visited to a fair, and maybe in future also you would be visiting to the fair. So before you visiting to the fair, just remember this chapter, what this chapter tells. Okay, so now I am going to start this chapter. And along my reading, as I am reading this chapter, you all will also read the same. So before you read this chapter, what is the intro of the chapter? What does the intro tells us? Have you ever owned anything in a lucky dip or other such game of a chance? Do you like such games? What the author is asking to you. Have you ever, means in your life, anytime, have you ever won anything in a lucky draw? Lucky draw means a coupon system. Coupon system where you have to open a coupon and you are winning some of the games, some of the prizes. So that is known as a lucky dip. Sometimes in big bazaars, in many of the malls, these such types of lucky dips are organized. So means here the author is asking, have you ever won such things in the lucky dip or in any game of the chance? Have you ever won? So before we start the chapter, I would like to ask you, have you won? If not, just try it once. And if you have won, so what you have won there? What you have won? What you have got there? Or do you like such types of games? Maybe some would be saying yes, some would not be liking such games. So let us read the story and find out what does the author or what does the boy like in this chapter. A game of chance means a game of opportunity, a play of opportunity. Suppose if you got the opportunity to do anything, as I had got the opportunity to run the online classes, I am running. Same way, if you are getting any opportunity, you will not let that opportunity to slip from your hand. Chance means opportunity. Game means play. Okay. a play of opportunity, a game of chance. Means by the heading it is clear something which we want to get by the opportunity, by a chance, by a chance. Is that clear? So now I am going to start this chapter in a very good and very enthusiastic manner, and really you all will enjoy this chapter. With the para number 1, I am going to start. So just pay attention to on the chapter. See, here in the figure, a lucky shop is shown. Some of the men, some of the women are standing in front of the shop. One of the boy is peeping inside the shop. What do you think what he would be doing? So let us see. I think that this boy would be thinking for an opportunity to get the things. What would he like? Suppose such type of shops you are visiting, definitely you would think to get the toys, think to like to get the chocolates or any more things. Same way, here the boy is also thinking to take all those things. Every year, para number 1, I am starting. Every year on the occasion of Eid, there was a fair in our village. Every year. Each and every particular year, means not skipping a single year, as Diwali comes every year, Holi comes every year, Eid comes every year, Christmas comes every year, summer vacations come every year, winter vacations come every year. Same way, here the author is telling every year on the occasion of Eid, means in the occasion of Eid, on the festival of Eid, every year, each year, every particular year, there is to be a fair. Fair means mela. Fair means mela, where many of the people surround, they purchase the things, they enjoy the things, they play the games. This is known as a fair. Every year, on the festival of the Eid, there was a fair organized in the author's village, in the writer's village. Eid was celebrated only one day, but the fair lasted many days. See, here the author is telling, as the Eid was celebrated for only one day, a single day was the Eid celebrated, but the fair, whichever fair was coming, means the fair which was organized in the village, it was lasting for many days. Means the fair was being lasting for many days. It was, the fair was there for many days. Eid was already, the Eid was for only one day, but the fair was for many days. Now, tradesmen from far and wide came there with all kinds of goods. Tradesmen, what is the meaning of tradesmen? Tradesmen means shopkeepers, all the people who have goods to sell. Okay? Tradesmen from far apart, from long distance, from wide distance, they were coming with all things, with their all things, with all kinds of goods, with all kinds of products, where to sell. For doing what purpose? To sell those all things. You could buy anything from a small pin to a big buffalo. It means the fair was such a huge fair it was, that you could buy anything in that fair. From a small pin to a big buffalo. To a big buffalo. Nowadays also such kind of fairs are organized in the village, in some parts of the districts of the India, in rural areas, and really people enjoy those fairs. We are not liking the fair now, because we are not going into the modern days. Now we like modern fairs. But if you will look to the old age fair, definitely those fairs were enjoyable. In those fairs, you can get anything, and even the people were waiting for those fairs to purchase the needful things. The whole year, people or the person or the woman or the men or children were waiting only for those fairs to be organized so that they could purchase whatever things are needful in their household activity from that fair. And in those days, those things were only getting to them in the fairs. Apart from fair, they were not getting all those things. So that is why either you could say it was their fashion, either you could say it was their necessity to purchase those things only from the fair. Because such kind of markets, such kind of bazaars were not organized.